You have tuned in to DaVinci Radio, where we host the hottest new up-and-coming underground CHH artists with interviews, music releases, and more. If you're having a hard time getting your newest joint on the airways, submit it to ericksonrecordings@gmail.com. What's good, everybody? It's your boy BrodieDaVinci, and you are now tuned in to the very first ever episode of DaVinci Radio. This is just where I'm trying to build a platform to get other Christian hip-hop artists' music in front of different Christian hip-hop artists so we can build with each other. Just build connections, different things like that. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick, so you guys are going to hear me breathing a little bit. I have a cough drop. I do not have the COVID. I've had a cold for a little bit, so the weather changing and all that kind of stuff, so bear with me. But anyways, like I was saying, this is a platform I'm trying to build because I have a heart for the Christian hip-hop community. I was a youth pastor for 6 years, and I saw how secular hip-hop music was negatively impacting the youth, and it was influencing the youth from the way they spoke to the things that they did, to the things that they wore, and it was just really, really crazy to me how a genre of music could influence people to do things like that. So I thought, if they can do that from the world, why can't we do that from God's side? And, I was actually led to Jesus through Christian hip hop music. That's how I heard of Jesus, was because of Lecrae and those guys. And what they did was so phenomenal to me, how they took a genre that was negatively influencing people and they flipped it, and it was pointing people to Jesus, and it was surrounded by the gospel, and it was consumed by the gospel. And it wasn't just these guys utilizing this to get rich or famous. They really loved Jesus, and they really, really, really tried to make a change by creating a alternative genre called Christian hip hop. And I loved it, and it's still impactful today. And I just love it. So this is a platform where I'm going to be sharing a lot of that stuff. I will be doing interviews with other Christian hip hop artists, and I will also be talking about some really, really hard topics that are on my heart. I love getting down to the nitty gritty, talking about the hard things that people don't like to talk about, because we can talk about them in a way that's not offensive, and we can talk about them in a way that doesn't bring separation, because we can refer everything to the gospel. And at the end of the day, we can all go away with a basic understanding of how Christians and how our hearts should align with different things. So that's where we're going to go with the DaVinci Radio in the future. But for today, I just want to focus on some music. So typically what I'm going to do, so you guys kind of have an understanding of what's going on, throughout the week, I listen to different underground artists. I mean, every single day, every week, I'm listening to underground Christian hip hop artists. And I'm going to take 3 to 5 of the best songs that I feel were impactful to me on my journey every single week. And I'm going to put them on this show for you guys to hear. Hopefully you guys can build connections with these people. I will post their socials and all of that stuff, in the comments, where you guys can find them and connect with them if you have any desire to do so. And also, I just want to let everybody know that I'm not going to be playing any of my music on here. This is not a self-promotion thing. I will let you know if I'm dropping something new or whatever, but this is really just to help build connections for other people. So today, the first artist that we're going to listen to a song from is actually my good friend BRM. And not even really just my friend, but also kind of my boss, because I was just signed to Rapture Ready Productions North out of Chicago, which he is the president of, and he's just been a big inspiration to me. So without further ado, here is Chosen by BRM. Enjoy it. We'll chop it up after.
Yeah. God chose us way before we chose him. Question, what we gonna do with that? Yeah, listen, God he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel him with me when I breathe, yeah. We the ones that got us both from the machine calling. Ain't no four corners here, not gon' catch me stalling. Those of us here to tell you about him, here to speak. Prayers up, we even need to be his hands and feet. Tell the world about this Jesus, man, we need him. Other people sleeping, well, it's crazy, ain't believing. Shopping, seeing, lead the sheep. I'ma shine a light bright on him, you can see him. I don't always get it right, so here's a book, get to reading. All I know is that he showed up in my life, bleeding dead. Tie me with the tourniquet, snap me right inside the head. Where you at, it got a job for you, you more than what you done. Come along, man, I got you, boy, you didn't choose him, he chose me on the cross, yeah. Lesson learned in minor league, got the call up. Go and lead your family, you off the bench now. Start a minutes, play the whole game, never coming out. Show 'em what I see when I strung together the DNA. Told you at them lyrics, go and take the pen and play. What you doing, CHH? Yo, he chose us, or did he not? Have you found a lane, or you still up in that parking lot? Listen now, I'm just here to come together, hop aboard the train. Yo, it's true, one direction, seeing things the same. Got that 2020 vision, yeah, I said it. We got through a couple things, but yo, I like right where we headed, here we are. Yeah, listen, God, he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel it with me when I breathe. Let's go! Listen, God, he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel it with me when I breathe, yeah.
All right, and that was Chosen by BRM. Such a good song, man. Just, kind of blends in with what this whole show is about, really Christian hip hop and how we were chosen by God to do this. And I really love the message that BRM has in that. BRM's an awesome guy. You guys need to go check out his music. He doesn't get enough credit. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's very innovative. He does a lot of things himself, from video editing and actually just shooting his own videos and different things like that. His kids are very involved. His kids help with shooting the videos as well, and his son got some music coming for you. You better believe it. Mr. Parakeet is fire. Maybe one day if I'm blessed enough, I'll be able to host one of his songs on here as well. So, but anyways, that, like I said, that was BRM. BRM's an awesome guy. Go check him out. Next one up is another good friend of mine, who you guys might know as an OG in the Christian hip hop game, Applejacks. I know him by his government, Ernest Owens. But yeah, just check out this new record by Applejacks. He I haven't heard anything new from him in quite some time. We actually featured him on the 20 Seconds record me and BRM did last year, or this year when we dropped it. He was on one of the songs with us, but he just dropped this new track called Blacklist that I'm getting to play for you right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll chop it up a little more after this one as well. Blacklist by Applejacks.
I hear him talking, try to tell me what I gotta do so I don't walk it. I just lost it. I don't follow rules, never listen. Yeah, so that means I am on the blacklist. No choice. No choice. I am on the blacklist. No choice. Yeah, no choice. Blacklist. They acting like I made it up, like I'm on the sideline, never really laid it up. It took a while to crack the code. Now I get it, no. They don't like it when you make it without them, so different just to be different, they say. I would never make it with this type of sound, okay? Moving cool, moving smooth. You see the drip, I'm in the bag, now I'm going live on the Zoom. I hear him talking, try to tell me what I gotta do so I don't walk it. I just lost it, I don't follow rules, never listen. Yeah, so that means I am on the blacklist. No choice. No choice. I am on the blacklist. No choice. Yeah, no choice. Blacklist. I'm Raymond Reddington with a cookbook full of recipes. Nothing is for free. Yeah, I'm charging fees on my Gary Vee. Giving love to the gang. This is not about the fame, cause you know how they be. Different just to be different, they say. I would never make it with this type of sound, okay? Moving cool, moving smooth. You see the drip, I'm in the bag, now I'm going live on the Zoom. I hear him talking, try to tell me what I gotta do so I don't walk it. I just lost it, I don't follow rules, never listen. Yeah, so that means I am on the blacklist. No choice. No choice. I am on the blacklist. No choice. Yeah, no choice. Blacklist.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I am really, really vibing with this record right now. I've been listening to it a lot over the last few days since Applejack's released this little 2-song project. There's another song on there called English Lit, which is also fire, but for some reason, this one right here just really, really caught my ear. I love it. You know, Applejack's has really been known throughout Christian hip hop for having like a futuristic type of sound, a different sound, you know, references food a lot in his music and different things like that. But you know, he found his lane. It's working for him, and I think it's super, super dope. I don't think it gets repetitive or anything like that. Applejack's is a solid dude, just like BRM. And like I said before, we actually featured Applejack's on an album that me and BRM did earlier this year called 20 Seconds. On the title song for that album, the title song was actually called 20 Seconds, and we featured Applejack's on it. We did a video for it and all of that stuff, and it was really, really dope to be able to work with Applejack's again. I've done some stuff with him in the past as well. Actually just had a little conversation with him about YouTube stuff, a little background about him. He has some courses you guys can take on learning how to further yourself music-wise, about how and when to drop music consistently and how to do that. And just go check him out. I'm gonna put his stuff, his links all in the bio, everything like that. Go check him out if you are a struggling artist, struggling with getting people to listen to your music, struggling with your YouTube channel, things like that. He can really, really, really help you. You know, just he's willing to help you, which is, you know, awesome, because somebody who has had as much success as he has had in the past and that he still has now, especially within Christian hip hop, where there is still competitive nature because it is hip hop. It's awesome that he would want to help people learn the game. So hit him up, and like I said, his links will all be in the bio. You guys go check him out. He's got a lot to offer. Be ready to work with him because he is super consistent. He has a schedule, and I'm not kidding you. He will send you a link if you ask him to talk, and you click it and the schedule pops up, and you got to put what time you talking to him, because he is a busy man and he's got a lot of people. So just know that he is about his business, and he will definitely take care of you and help you out. And he is just a solid guy. This next song is by my homie BrodieDaVinci. BrodieDaVinci. I always try to make it sound cool, but it's Bro Calderon. It already sounds cool as it is, but I just try to give it a little roll. But I can't do the roll because I'm a white boy. But anyways, regardless, this dude, if you like conviction music, if you like gospel-oriented music where you're going to hear a bunch of truth and it's offensive, and not offensive in a bad way, but offensive where it makes you change your life because it is literally just hardcore gospel, this is the guy you want to listen to. This guy right here is not afraid to talk about the hard stuff, and he's not afraid to tell you how it is. So if you want to hear that type of music, this is the guy for you. Not saying that we don't all do that in our music. There is some more extreme than others, but right here, Bro Calderon, this man right here loves to get into the really, really, really hard topics and talk about the things that are going on in this world and behind the scenes, and things that, you know, we don't all know about, but things that God reveals to certain people. So listen to this song. It is called Dark Night by Bro Calderon. I love it. It is a bop, but it also has so much truth in it. So here it is, Dark Night, Bro Calderon.
Beloved, no matter what they tell you, you must be aware. Many false prophets have gone into the world. Many are out to deceive and scatter the flock of God. We're living in perilous times. The love of many will wax cold. Hold on to the Lord your salvation, and trust in no man but God, who will carry you through the storm. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times, cause saying what's your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times, cause saying what's your soul. So best get your heart right. I've been watching close for a while. Many woke folks think I'm wild. They don't wanna see it, they're like how. World's full of crooks, pedophiles. Their drugs, blood from a child. They'll sell it off in a vial. Drink once, pass it around. Many thought it was a clown. Silly how many still doubt. Want the truth, but they're too proud. Watch the news, they're full of clout. God's coming back with a shout. He's coming to burn all the chef and if you trapping, it's time to wake up. If you feel like you're napping, so many can't see, so they don't know what happened. So stuck in their habits of rolling the cabbage, but won't see the balance cause they're so imbalanced, they're ID invalid. Not many would ever just speaking the truth, but I'm up in the booth cause I'm up for the challenge. They kill the body, not my soul. I know God won't let me go. I'ma preach thus says the Lord. This ain't peace, this is a war. I'ma stay lit like a torch. They can come pick up my corpse. This life ain't long, that is short. Heaven's real, that I am sure. I will not bow to this world. I'ma stand up for these boys. I'ma stand up for these girls. I'ma stand strong, I won't curl. I don't need plaques or a mural. Fear won't face me, it is neural. We must face the judge that is juror. We must face the judge that is juror. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. I'm out for the dark night. They call me a joker. They giggle and laugh cause they see that I'm sober. Beware of them witches, not just in October. They curse out my name while they praying and saying. They're constantly hating and scheming to drain us. They go in the school cause they're trying to train us. Dressing up fruity, the devil's confusing. That's why it's our job to be faithful and rooted. The kingdom of heaven here better be suited and booted and ready for combat. Fasting and praying, I'll take out the strong man. If I gotta die, then I leave it in God's hand. This is a bloody and spiritual war. I'm gonna fight till I'm seeing the Lord. Gotta fight till the end, can't be lukewarm. Jesus coming up this I'm sure. I'm part of the real just league, and for the righteous I will bleed. Walking in this light, this is my theme. Even though I'm just a human being, I got all these devils leaving screaming. Many think I'm young, but I'm still seasoned. Put them in the place, this is my region. Say no more to sin, this is my teaching. It's a battle for your soul, and the devil wanna go. I'ma show him all that I got him by the throat. Preaching like Paul, like when he was on the road. Stepping out like Peter, like when he was on the boat. These are the times that the church will arise. Jesus about to come back for his bride. See, there is nowhere for devils to hide. He's coming back like a thief in the night. You must let go everything that is pride. To make it in, you just have to abide. You got the spirit of Jesus inside. Time to expose everything that's a lie. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right.
Pando made it.
And that was Dark Night by Bro Calderone. It is a fire record. All three of these songs were crazy, super, super fire. I enjoyed every single one of them. I'm glad that I could share them with you guys. If you don't know any of these artists, I would hit them all up. They can all help you from a spiritual standpoint. If you have questions, they're teachers of the word, and also with music as well. They're all great artists and have a lot to offer. So if you guys want to reach out to them, all of their information will be down below in the description. So you can go check them out. I didn't mention one specific person I need to give a huge shout out to is Alicio Torres. Alicio has a radio show called the KS Radio Show, and he is super supportive of the underground Christian hip hop community. And yes, I've wanted to do this for a long time, but seeing him do what he's doing really gave me the drive to want to put this out. So shout out to you, Alicio. I appreciate everything that you do, man. You are an awesome guy. You have a lot of talents, a lot of gifts, and I'm just so glad that God put you in my life. Without you, I didn't meet BRM, and without you, I didn't meet a bunch of other people. You just being so focused on what God has asked you to do, and you just being so faithful to his calling, bro, has just been so inspirational and has caused a lot of connections to be made. So, bro, I appreciate you and everything that you're doing for us as a community of believers who make Christian hip hop music. But that is the end of today's show. I'm gonna try to keep them under 20 minutes so I don't burn you guys out. I'm gonna try to do one a week, 3 new songs, 3 to 5 depending on the length of the songs. I love you guys. Continue to check this out, please. Let's build this platform. If you have submissions, submit them to ericksonrecordings@gmail.com. That will also be below. I love you guys.